All right, Coach Phil Serchia, your second season here, offensive lines coach. Just talk about a lot of the guys that you're returning. A lot of them are coming back, so it's going to be very important for that offense.
Yep. Always great to have returners back. We've got Bo Villarreal. I think he was first or second team all-conference guy. He's been going on his 4-year starter. Andre Long is our weak side tackle. He's also a 3-year starter now. Just the depth we had last year was good. We didn't get enough young guys in, but we were turning Stuart Sanchez, Luke Spees, Ralph Rubacabla, guys that have playing experience, and not to mention the depth that we have created with the guys we signed this year, as well as some transfers we brought in.
So some of these guys that you brought in, do you see somebody shifting over to center or one of those new guys taking over for Christian Garcia?
Right now, I think actually any interior spot's pretty wide open right now. Coming out of spring ball, Ralph Rubacabla had a really good spring. Omar Wilkins also was kind of slated to be one of those centers, but he kind of proven to be a guard as well. The nice thing that I do have is Michael O'Neill, one of our seniors, who's been very versatile in the weak guard spot as well as center. So I got a lot of little playing room, so it'll be good competition.
One of the things that we saw from the offensive line, you had a lot of trick plays last year. You were able to execute one of them at Eastern. Are we going to see a lot of that this year?
You know, it's always fun when your big boys can able to catch a pass. Not a lot of people. I know Coach over there at Eastern was kind of a little hot, saying that it wasn't an eligible receiver, but laterals, and it got to know the rules a little bit.
It was kind of good to see Andre just run into the end zone, see his celebration in there, wasn't it?
I think he gave him a little 1-2 and slide in a little bit. I didn't know he's that athletic enough, but I know it's a great play on our whole scheme offensively. It's a lot to prepare for, and it's a lot for our guys to know. And it's a lot for our guys to take into their learning environment, as well as they take ownership and learn how to process things.
A lot of the returning players are also, running backs, wide receivers. How important is it for that O-line just to know those guys that are coming back and those guys, what their tendencies are?
It's really huge. Bringing back Anthony Autry out of Hutchinson and Georgia Tech, having him first team all-conference wide receiver kind of showing out this year has been huge to know that if we give them time, he can make some dangerous moves. Also, JT, I know he's up in the conference and some all-purpose yards and all that. He's a very explosive player, but not only that, as far as the back end, we bring Greg Petrie back, very elusive. I think it was last four games, 795 all-purpose yards. And then implementing Luis Lopez, a transfer from Trinity, had a heck of a spring. And then Nick Delrin back there as one of our returners as well. Very elusive guy, got some playing time last year as a freshman. He's only matured and grown up through that. The competition we got there, as well as our whole team's been very, very big, very big.
Last question for you, Coach. Coach Wilk mentioned during the fall media day, he said last year you guys taught the team how to compete. This season, you're teaching them how to win. Just touch on that.
Coach has hit it right on the nail. This team, as far as the transition that we've had and being where things have been before, there was a lot of growing to do. Record does not indicate how well we were doing or how close we were at. The team we got last year knew how to compete. They were fighters. Now we got to implement the young guys and bring this whole team together and bringing that competitive edge into finishing. When you talk about as a whole losing the whole season by 33, on average 33 points, and a lot of those points, 28 of those points being self-inflicted from us, it's a little different season. I know stats and it all depends on W's, but we are close and we're going to have a good hell of a year.